Okay, so the subject at hand is who was right in the we were on break fight. And I'll tell you right now, the whole we were on break, that's not the real thing. That's not the real fight. In fact, that is a gaslighting red herring trick in order to deflect from the real question. The real question isn't were they on break about whether or not they cheated. The real question is should she feel betrayed? And bringing up that we were on break is a red herring to deflect. Much like how when a guy gets mad over the girl going through his phone and find out he's cheating, he's like, what? You shouldn't have gone through my phone. I have the moral superior high ground. That's not what it's about. So you want to know what? Let's go through it. Let's go through the timeline and see whether or not he's right, she's right, if she should feel betrayed. So first and foremost, the thing that everybody seems to be missing, everybody seems to be skipping, is the fact that this whole fight started because he was smothering her. He came to her job. He would not leave her alone to the point of starting a fire at her job because he loves her so much. His whole thing is, I love you so much that I can't not be around you. He goes up to the line of suggesting that she should quit her job, where she says, this is the first time I've had a passion in my life. And he goes up to the line of suggesting that she should quit the job because she should be spending more time with him as his girlfriend because he loves her so much. Bro is literally smothering her to the fact where she was like, you know what? Maybe we should take a break. And do you know what his response to maybe we should take a break is? It wasn't, oh yeah, it was, yeah girl, we should take a break. Let's go get some food. Do you not get what a break means? You could have at least left her alone for a couple hours. No, he was like, yeah. I know you want a break, but I'm still going to smother you. What else should she do but, dude, either just any time away from you. And he immediately finds a chick at the club. And homegirl is thirsty. He calls her up, but he gets pissy because he hears another man in the background, barring the fact that there are lots of guys that are their friends, so that could have been any man's voice. Let's get that out of the way, but the jealousy was so raging that he was like, nope, all bets are off, I'm gonna go bang chicks. Now, I should let you know, this is my first time watching the show, so the only thing that I heard about this fight was they were on break. And I gotta tell you, moral ambiguity aside, at this point, I was like, yeah, he is in the right. They are on break, at least in his mind. He is not doing anything wrong. I was on his side, but Ross is the king of morally he should be right, but because of his actions, he becomes wrong. He's the absolute champion of it. So he does the thing. He bangs the girl. Again, I'm like, but technically you're in the clear, bro. He wakes up to hear Rachel almost immediately afterwards left a message that was like, boy, I don't want to break up. I love us. And he's like, oh, I love us too. And even still, I'm like, you are in the right because he wasn't aware of that message while he was doing the thing. So no betrayal. I mean, he clearly regrets doing the do, but regrets don't unbang chicks. And here's where homeboy messes up, because this chick is clearly okay with the cheating. She is clearly okay with the making out, even at the last minute. But Rachel comes in. Rachel comes in, and homegirl's behind the door, and that's where you lost me. That's where Ross messed up. Because at the moment of reconciling, he is still with other lady, literally behind the door. She's like, do you want to be boyfriend and girlfriend again? He's like, yeah. But that girl's behind the door. That is a betrayal of the relationship. You need to come clean about there being sex women in your house when you are in a relationship. Oh, I'm so sorry that you were in the position that she happens to be still there and still has you on her. That is still now a betrayal of your relationship. Now, some of you might say, dude, it's a little awkward. The lady's right there. Okay, but he could have told her afterwards. It would be an awkward conversation. But still, he could have been like, listen, I'm so sorry, but I have to tell you, there was this indiscretion last night. She would have been mad and like, how could you? But probably would have still stayed with him. I would advocate for him and be like, he didn't know. That's not what he did. Instead, what he did was had a whole campaign where he went around town purposely trying to get people to deceive and lie to his girlfriend and say, hey, nothing happened and I need your silence on this. Bad behavior. That is betrayal behavior. You lose, sale. And then Rachel finds out because of course she finds out. But now, instead of it just being a we were on break thing and that's the issue isn't, well, were they on break? It was, did Ross betray her? Should she feel hurt? Should she dump him? The answer, looking at that timeline, is yes. But let me know what you think.